Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the next 3 months of April, May and July. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates. We're going to take a look at the meanings of the card from both from money, career, but also from a love and relationship perspective. But let's jump into it. First, we're going to start with your spirit animal oracle, which for you the Otter spirit came out, which is telling us that you are never alone. So this is the card that's telling us that relationships, connections are very important this period in your life. Some of you might be looking for love, and you're kind of you're alone, and people are helping you. Maybe building connections at work can be important as well. Well, it's very important for you to focus on that. You know, you're never alone. People are there to help you, and you shouldn't try to fix all of your problems alone. Try to rely on your connections. But let's see, in the center of your reading you do have the Lover's card, which is the card of law of attraction. So you're definitely attracting something. This is also a card that can be like, you know, from a relationship perspective, can definitely indicate a very strong relationship, a strong connection with somebody, soulmate energy. If you're alone, you're attracting your soulmate, or if you're already in a relationship, you are with your soulmate. This can be a card that can be a new relationship. It can be getting engaged, getting married, definitely a strong relationship. But this is also a card of balance, harmony. So maybe some of you are trying to create balance and harmony in your life. But it can be also a partnership, a business partnership, a work partnership, where, you know, the being together with people, like not being alone, is very important. This is also a card of decision. Some of you might have to make a big decision this time, but it is also a card of a big yes. But let's see how your reading starts. Your reading starts with the Ace of Swords, which is the card of a new beginning, a new chapter in your life that's mentally very stimulating. This is also a card of victory. It is also a card of contract. It can be also a card of some kind of a new chapter or a great communication, where you kind of having this clarity, the victory, and you see things clearly. You also have here the Knight of Pentacles, which can be a person, your energy, or the energy of the card. This is a very slow moving card. When things are not necessarily progressing, you're not feeling that things are progressing, because there's lots of focus on planning, there's lots of focus on making sure that everything is done properly, and because of that it takes a long time to get started or get going. But once it gets going, it is the card of guaranteed success. So this can be a job offer, it can be a very stable offer, something that you should definitely take advantage of, because it's a very reliable offer. Some of you might be trying to get an apartment or some kind of something, and you are making an offer, so definitely can be accepted. And maybe this is kind of connected, that maybe there's a new offer coming in, a new contract, and you have to make a decision whether you want to accept it or not. But from a relationship perspective, this is a very reliable energy, something that's an indication of a long-term relationship, something that is there for you to stay, somebody who's very loyal, reliable, and able to provide you with a lot of stability. And it can be just, you know, slow evolving energy as well. And you also have here the Queen of Wands, which is kind of very connected to the law of attraction, because she is very radiant, she's very attractive, she is somebody that can get anything she wants. She can get the job, the project, the business opportunity, or the person as well that she wants to be with. She can get anything she wants because she's positive, she's radiant, she likes new things, she likes adventures as well. She is somebody who's very productive. Some of you might be very productive and surprising people, but she doesn't care either what others are thinking about her. So make sure that you don't necessarily focus on that. But let's see how your reading continues. You also have here the Emperor, which is the card of stability. It is the card of success, being organized and getting things done as well. Like the Emperor is somebody who gets things done, who is very successful. It is also a card of success. He is uniting all of the four kings in one. So some of you might be very productive. It can be a leader, it can be a leadership opportunity for some of you, but it can be like, if you look at it from, it is also a card of control. Maybe some of you are trying to control something. From a relationship perspective, again, might be the question of control or being organized, but it can be also a person who can have a very positive effect on your life, every aspect of it, but you might be challenged with this person because he's not showing their emotions. So definitely important to show your emotions, because the roles can be reversed as well. And you also have here the Tower, which is an indication of a sudden big change. When things are changing from the ground up, whatever you built up, it's kind of collapsing. This can be end of a relationship, end of a job, or some kind of a huge big change as well, that just surprises you. Some of you need to kind of change your beliefs and to kind of build that up, and there's definitely some kind of a big change here that is connected to some kind of big decision. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with the reality. So continuing, you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, which can be that some of you might have lost something, and you're kind of focusing on the negativity as well. You're focusing on things that were not successful, things that were not going well. Some of you might have lost a relationship, a job, something that kind of connected to this big sudden change. It is also a card that's kind of telling you that not everything has been lost, so try to focus on the new opportunities. Try to shift your mindset to the positive things that can come into your life. And so the next card we have here is the Four of Pentacles, which is an indication that some of you are trying to hold on to something. This can be a card of financial stability as well, something that you work very hard, and some of you might be paying attention how you're spending your money. But this is also a card that's kind of trying to hold on to something. Maybe there's some information that you don't know, maybe there are secrets. Some of you might be jealous or clingy as well. Which if you're kind of dealing with somebody like the Queen of Wands, she doesn't like when she feels that her freedom is limited. Definitely important when the Four of Pentacles comes up to release the fears, whatever you have that are holding you back. And you also have here the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck, and indicating some positive changes in your life when things come to light. Some, maybe if you had some secrets, maybe they come to life and help you to kind of move forward. The Sun is all about positivity, radiance. And you also have the Queen of Wands, which you can kind of see that she has the sunflower, and you have the sunflowers here as well. Maybe sunflowers might be important signs for you to see, but the sunflower is also following the sun, following the positivity, following the positive thoughts. So I think, and it's very important, and kind of getting to a couple of things. First of all, being liberated here, and this is kind of like has this free feeling as well. The child riding on that horse. So I think some of you might be going through a big change that's actually gonna turn out very positive for you, because the Tower and the Sun are connected. So there's some big positive change that's coming into you. Maybe some of you are rising from the ashes. Maybe you went through some difficult time and now you're actually rising from the ashes, because the combination of the Tower and the Sun can be that. So make sure that you're focusing on positive things, because I think positive things are coming to your way. At the bottom of the deck you do have the Chariot, which is the card of victory, leaving things in the past, leaving the troubles in the past, and moving forward. Some of you might be moving, some of you might be traveling, but I think this is kind of all connected to some kind of a big decision that is puts you in the victorious chair, and you're gonna be able to kind of control the direction of your life. This is a great indication if you're trying to get something, whether it's a job, whether it's a person, in terms of a dating point of view, that you have this is the time for you to go for that job, promotion, relationship, person, whatever it is. I think there's some positive outcome that you can expect here with the Sun. There's going to be some big change that's going to turn out very positively for you. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.